I'm getting a little like spice to it, but it's not like a hot spice. It's more like just a zinger in your mouth.
Okay.
Matt's had a lot of zingers in his mouth, so that's why he knows.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of Wingin' It. This is our show where we rank different chicken wing establishments or places that serve chicken wings on a scale of 1 to 5 finger lickins, as well as try a whole bunch of different flavors and varieties. My name is Chris. I am joined by Matt.
How's it going?
Corey is not with us tonight, but we might have some other guest stars, which we'll see in a minute. This time, we're going to a place that doesn't necessarily specialize in chicken wings,
But they've got an all-you-can-eat.
they have an all-you-can-eat, and they're very good chicken wings, and that is Smokey Bones Barbecue. So this is a barbecue-focused establishment, but they have some really good wings. I'm a big fan of this place. Matt, what do you think of Smokey Bones?
It's got good food, so I'm looking forward to this.
So this should be a fun experience, and we're going to treat it just like we did with Gators. We're going to try a bunch of different flavors and varieties. We're going to rank each flavor and go from there. So let's go inside and let's get ourselves some wangs. All right, so what did you get, Matt?
I got the sweet brown sugar.
Okay, give it a shot.
Here's like what it says. It's the sweet and it's brown sugar. And it's my standard wing I come to when I go for Smokey Bones, so I'm giving it a finger licking 5 out of 5.
Wow, that's bold. So tell me about the quality of the wings. Like, are they big? Are they juicy? Are they flavorful?
These are some huge wings and they got some juice stuck to them,
So they're good quality wings.
Oh yeah, these are the kind of wings you want to get from a wing house.
All right, perfect. All right, AJ is joining us today for Wingin' It.
And I'm so excited to be joining Wingin' It. I have been such a fan of this channel for so long and excited to join in this.
This is your
adventure.
first ever video on the channel, and
actually
you've
really
been
is.
following the channel for
For a
so
long time.
long.
So I got barbecue, and,
Yes.
and the barbecue was not by my choice; it was dealer's choice. But I'm going to do this barbecue wing here. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to describe it. I'm going to tell you.
All right, I'm curious.
First thing that hits my mouth is this pulley. I gotta get a flavor. Hold on.
Oh yeah, of course.
It was pulley. But here's the thing. There's smoke to it, right? So we're Smokey Bones. There's a smoky flavor to this barbecue. Not like your normal barbecue you would get from a dipping sauce, but more of a grilled. As you notice on the wing, you see it is charbroiled. So there is more of a smoky flavor, and it feels like it's been on the grill for quite a while. And one of the things I love about these wings, more not like other ones, is that you get a breaded wing when you go to other places. And breaded might mean deep fried. These ones are actually really grilled, which is why it was chewy and pulley when I grabbed it. But the phenomenal taste. There's a salt too, what they did, which is a brown sugar glaze, which I know there was a salt rub on it in some ways, but I'm gonna give this thing one more.
Okay, gotta make it a thorough review.
I mean, from a barbecue standpoint, I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5 finger licking wing.
That's pretty good.
It's and I'm not normally a barbecue guy. I like spicy, but this is not bad. I mean, this is actually really good. Again, the biggest differentiator here is that it's not deep fried like you get at a normal wing place or a bar, but it's actually very grilled and it's crispy, which I really like.
Awesome.
That's my review of the barbecue one.
Good. Glad you like it. Mark.
Ooh.
And his first ever video on the channel as well. What flavor did you get? I think you got garlic parm.
It seems to be a garlic parmesan. It's a little, I don't know if you get the
Yes.
the definition there.
Oh yeah, there we go. Nice.
It's
Oh,
kind of
that's
crusted. It's got a great odor to it. I'm gonna go for a flat because flats are my main go-to.
I agree. I love me a good flat as well.
I'm gonna give it a little sniffle.
See how that is.
All right. Bottoms up.
All right.
Ooh.
about what you'd expect, except better.
Oh, okay.
Because these are fantastic. The garlic parmesan that you usually get at a wing house would be something like it's like a lot of garlic, a lot of butter, but this is really sticking to the wing. I would highly recommend these. Golly. And then the scent is fantastic. You're looking at like, and then the smokiness of it, as AJ said before. It's not deep fried.
It's like the fruit on the grill for a while, and that's why.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Or in the smoker.
Let me half a second more here.
Do they?
I see.
You really like those?
I don't know if you boys have had these.
I have before, but I'm
But these
excited
are
to try them again.
These are a finger licking 5 out of 5.
Man, such high
100%.
marks.
100%.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna end all these delicious wings. This is the classic smoked wing. So basically what this is, it's got a Memphis style dry rub on it. It's smoked, and then it's got a sweet glaze on top of it. This is like one of the ultimate barbecue experiences in a wing. So I'm gonna try this baby out. Bottoms up. I love this. Whenever I go to Smokey Bones, this is always my go-to. The meat has a lot of flavor to it. You get that smokiness from the smoker. The dry rub adds a nice, like, again, smoky kind of flavor to it. Add in the sweetness of the glaze, it just completely comes together. When you look at the quality of the wing, there's a lot of meat on these wings. They're juicy, they're packed with flavor. Even though Smokey Bones is not a wing-specific location, they know what they're doing when it comes to wings. These are outstanding. I'm gonna give these a 5 out of 5. Finger licking 5 out of 5. They're absolutely really good.
What did you get?
All right. So Matt, what did you think of the other 3 varieties that we got?
Alright, so the garlic parm, they were a good mix of the garlic and the parm flavor. Neither one overpowered the other. Honestly, if I didn't usually get brown sugar, I would get those as well. So I'm also going to give them a finger licking 5 out of 5.
Oh, another finger licking 5. Nice. You had some kind of barbecue. We're not 100% sure which one, but it was good.
It was a good barbecue.
I'm gonna say it wasn't like.
Actually, I would say a 4.5 out of 5.
Ooh, 4.5. Okay. And then what about the classic smoked?
Classic smoke. Damn. That's another good one. I'm definitely going to have to give it if not a 4.5, definitely a 5.
5?
2.
Yep, you got to pick one. You got to commit. 4.5 or 5?
4.5 is almost there, but
Okay.
just a little bit more sauce might have actually done it and made it 5 for me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say that the one that you had was which.
That was the classic smoked.
So classic smoke to me was too much sauce. So 3 out of 5 for me on the classic smoke. I like the smoke flavor, but the sauce was just empowering. For Matt's, which were the honey,
The sweet brown sugar.
sweet brown sugar, too crispy. I felt when I say crispy, I mean when you get a chicken finger, that's crispy. To me, it was just too crispy for me. So 3 out of 5 for me for there. For the Parmesan, what was it? Garlic Parmesan ones that Mark had. I would say that those ones they're a fantastic 5 out of 5. And the reason why I say that is because you have garlic Parmesan wings. Majority of the time when you have them, you have a good garlic spin on the wing, but you get a Parmesan toss at the end. So it falls off with your fingers, right? For these ones, it was like the Parmesan is literally grilled onto the wing, which makes it, to me, the winner of the night. It is a 5 out of 5. So if you go to Smokey Bones, definitely get the garlic Parmesan because they're unbelievable.
Awesome. Mark, so what are your thoughts on the other 3?
All right. So I'll be honest.
Okay.
The honey or the sweet brown sugar, which I used to call Matt in high school, that unfortunately disappointed me. It was
Not like it used to.
not like it used to in high school.
He never used to disappoint you.
It was like I liked the crisp on it, but it just felt like there was no flavor. I got some back traces of honey. I would give that maybe a 3.
Okay.
Just because I just go to a 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5 probably. 2.5.
Right, 2.5.
Just because it just didn't have any kind of. I didn't get any brown sugar in it. I got more honey than any brown sugar.
Absolutely.
So, that being said, 2.5.
Why you taste so good?
Big C, you got the traditional.
The traditional smoked.
That one was good. I enjoyed the stickiness of the wing.
Do you want me to give you a little swab of the flavor? Or you...
Yeah, if you can.
Go for it.
Little
Little extra there. There we go. Enjoy that.
What do you think?
The sauce is solid.
Yeah.
Right? The sauce is very solid. It's just, I don't know. It's again one of these smoked flavors that we had. I think you get more flavor out of that. So I would give that one probably a 3.5.
Okay.
3.5 what?
Finger licking.
Very good.
And then the ones that AJ had, the mystery barbecue flavor, I would say
There's
that
nothing
it's
over
probably it would be another 3. If that. I think I enjoyed these better than the ones that Chris had. But I mean, it's hard to go and
Those garlic parms are
these
good.
set the bar.
So Matt's brown sugar barbecue, I'm gonna agree with everyone. I think it was kind of basic, especially compared to a lot of the other flavors that we tried. So I'm gonna give it a 3. AJ's mystery barbecue, I think it was barbecue, but I'm gonna make sure and you'll see what it is in the cart. I liked it a lot. It actually had a nice bold flavor to it and it worked well with the smoke. So I'd give that one a 4. I think it was a really solid wing. I gotta agree with the guys, that garlic parm, I've had the garlic parm wing here before and it's not always this good. This is better than it normally is. It was really good this time, so I have to agree and give it a 5. Yeah. I'd say it's the star of the night so far. We still got some more flavors to try though, so we'll see how those go.
That
Great
is it
start.
for now, yeah. All right. The issue I have right now is this: they're hot, and sometimes when your wings are too hot, meaning like temperature hot, not spicy hot, they will. You can't really enjoy them. But these are buffalo. Sorry,
See if they're spicy hot.
they're not.
They're not. Okay.
They use a Frank's. It's a Frank's
So
Red Hot.
it's a pretty basic hot sauce.
Yeah, it's a Frank's Red Hot. So, or your Frank's hot sauce.
Yeah.
Thickened with margarine.
Yeah, there's a very, absolutely 100%. So these are Frank's Red Hot sauce mixed with a ton of melted butter. I couldn't eat more than just what I just did.
Wow.
And the only reason I say that is because, A, God love my wife, very prone to Buffalo's wings. And Buffalo, by the way, where wings originated. Mark, you're absolutely right. There's a lot of margarine in this, so there's a lot of butter. And what you really want is what we had earlier, which was more of a crisp wing, spun, and then grilled. So less sauce and more flavor in the texture on the wing. So for these buffalo wings, so we're literally just saying buffalo wings, buffalo sauce, buffalo wings. I'm gonna give these a 1.5.
Wow. Brutal.
Ooh. And I'm going to say that only because I understand how real buffalo wings are supposed to taste. In fact, what I will even go as far as to say is that Domino's does better buffalo wings than this place.
Ooh,
Which may or may not do a poll, but I will say that when you get them to your home and you eat them out of that tinfoil, they are so much better than what I just tasted.
Wow.
1.5 finger lickings out of 5.
That's a shame.
That is literally my thing here at Smokey Bones.
That's a shame.
Alright, so I got the Kansas City barbecue.
Try that out.
Let's see how it goes. It's a very tangy barbecue, but it's not bad.
So what do you mean by tangy? Like what flavors are you experiencing?
I'm getting a little like spice to it, but it's not like a hot spice. It's more like just a zinger in your mouth.
Okay.
Matt's had a lot of zingers in his mouth, so that's why he knows.
Anyway, overall it's not bad. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5.
All right, 3.5 out of 5.
Smoky chipotle.
Is it Chipotle or Chipotle?
Tomato. I don't know.
It's a veggie thing.
However, it's going to be hard to try to top the old garlic parmesan. We'll see what this is all about.
Ah, get some on that nose there, yeah.
Yep. Smells good.
Oh,
Gotta get the front taste buds all the way to the back.
that's true, yeah.
You get a lot of smokiness. It's like, I don't want to go and talk about the garlic parmesan, but this one rivals. Let me get a second one.
Okay.
This is really good.
Okay.
I don't know if you've had this, Chris, but it's rich, it's smoky, it's deep. You can really taste the smoke flavor on it. You get a nice char on the wing, on the outside. There's a crunchiness that's not associated with the deep fried. This is, man, I would say it's probably closer to a 4.5 out of 5 finger licking.
Ooh, 4.5.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's excellent.
I'm excited to try it.
Yeah.
All right, so I decided to go for the classic Georgia Gold Mustard Barbecue, which I think I mentioned in the last episode. Mustard barbecues are something I've come around to fairly recently. I'm not normally a big, like, bold mustard fan, but mustard barbecues, when they find the right balance, tend to be really good. I think I've had this one before, but I'm gonna try it out, see how it is. Bottoms up. That's a really good mustard barbecue. It's got a nice tanginess. It's a little sweet. Got a little bit of heat to it. Of course, the flavor of the wing is great because I always get the smoked. It's quite delicious. So I'm gonna give this one I'm gonna give it 4.5. A finger licking 4.5 out of 5. I think it's really tasty. Definitely a nice change of pace from some of the other barbecue wings we've had. So really, really good.
I'm going to do a Total Recall Smackdown.
Okay.
Total Recall Smackdown is I'm giving the review of all the wings that we had on the last round. Now, the last round was what I like to call delicious, saucy, nutritious, and also a little bit crisp. I'm going to say the first set of wings were the Alabama Slammers. Those ones were okay. They were a little bit of a kick. Not as much as what I wanted it to. So I'm going to give them 3 out of 5 finger lickings.
Okay.
The next ones, they were the fireplace roasted, nonsensical tomato drops. And I would say those ones were a little bit crazy in the name.
Of course.
They tasted like somebody threw a bunch of random tomato peels into a fire pit. And then they also, then after that, scooped them up as they've been sitting there for a long time, threw them on top of some raw chicken, allowed that to sit for a good 10 minutes, and then took those and threw them onto a grill on the opposite side so that the tomato was grilled side up. As they sizzled, what they did was they took a whole bunch of whatever they found in the kitchen and they just did this. It was magic sauce. So for that one, I'm going to give it a finger licking 2 out of 5, only because of the ingenuity of the mix of what we had.
Okay.
The third wing that we had was the buffalo sauce. So the buffalo sauce that we had was awful. And I said that earlier. It was terrible in so many ways that I can't even begin to describe the margarine that was mixed into it. If you went to Grandma Bertrace's house, which nobody knows but everybody wants to know, her pancakes are unbelievable. Only because Grandma Bertrace puts all her pancakes into margarine. Wings, however, you might want them if you've never had margarine before, or if you like, I don't know, Rice Krispie treats for dinner. But the wings themselves, as you're trying to do a taste test and you're understanding things, I'm going to give them a saucy. I gave them a 1 out of 5. I'm going to give them a 0.5 out of 5.
Ooh, ouch.
Last but not least, what we had was the briqueters. The briqueters were a culmination of wing, crusted brick off of a building. And when you really finely dust brick, it becomes a salted, almost like a salted crust, almost like crisp wing. But the difference is that when you chew it, you get that crispiness. Here's what and those wings I'm going to give a 1 out of 5. Tonight, what we have learned is this. the Wing Smackdown winner of the night, and I will be unanimous with this, is the Parmesan garlic wing. 5 out of 5. Finger licking good.
You're probably right. We haven't even tried the last round yet.
We're gonna do a last round, but outside of that, I think we're okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's tune into that.
All right.
All right, so Buffalo, it was disappointing. I mean, I'm not usually a big fan of Buffalo, but even that Buffalo wasn't too good for me. So I'll give it a finger licking 2.5.
2.5, okay.
Mustard barbecue, it wasn't bad flavor. I'll give it a finger licking 3.5.
Okay. And then Chipotle barbecue.
Chipotle barbecue, that'll give a solid 3 out of 5.
You guys talking about the old?
Quick recap of the situation here. The mustard barbecue was actually really good. I'd give it a 4. Nice flavor, good caramelization, nice crunch. The buffalo was kind of disappointing. Had buffalo wings in Buffalo. It's a 2. It's not anything special. And then you had
Kansas City barbecue.
Kansas City barbecue. They were a good 3. Nothing to write home
All
about.
right, so the buffalo, I agree with everybody else. I think it was disappointing. It was a very basic buffalo flavor. The wings themselves were tasty, but like the flavor of the sauce was not great. I'll give it a 2. Chipotle barbecue I actually liked a lot. It had a nice like extra little hint of spice. It wasn't particularly spicy, but like it was a good flavor. So I give it a 4. And then the Kansas City was okay. It had a nice tang to it, but I feel it was kind of basic compared to a lot of the other flavors we tried, so I'll give that a 3. All right, Matt, what are you trying?
I'm trying the Carolina mopping.
All right, go for it.
It's got a little bit of a spice in there, kind of slowly burning, and it's a barbecue sauce too, so it's not too bad. Overall, I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. Finger licking.
Great. Finger licking 3.5 with Carolina mopping.
Not bad.
Did you get kind of buffalo garlic flavor? I'd say like a 3.5.
All right, so this is the barbecue. I'm assuming it's buffalo and barbecue mixed together. So let's see how it is. Thumbs up. It's got a good flavor. The heat's lacking though. It's not spicy at all. It mostly just tastes sweet. But I think the buffalo kind of mellows out the sweetness a little, so it's a little more balanced. Overall, it's a decent wing. Nothing super to write home about, so I'm gonna give it a 3. But we have a special. They actually have a secret menu wing flavor that we didn't know about until just now. Teriyaki wings. Not a flavor you would expect a barbecue place to have, but here we are. So we're gonna try a delicious teriyaki wing from Smokey Bones. Parmesan. Oh, that is really good. It has a bold flavor. It's sweet. It's got those ginger hints in it. A nice tanginess, and blended with the smoked wing. This is a gem. So, if you didn't know about this, when you go to Smokey Bones, ask for the teriyaki. I know I'm going to the next time I come, because this is freaking delicious. 5 out of 5. I'm going to go for it. 5 out of 5. Really good. All right, so we just finished up at Smokey Bones. Had a great time. Here with all the boys.
Hello.
AJ's providing extra lighting. All right, so we're gonna do our final ranking. We're gonna say our favorite wing, our least favorite flavored wing, and then we're gonna rank Smokey Bones as a whole. 1 to 5 finger lickings. We didn't do a heat check this time because there wasn't anything hot enough to work.
Not at all.
Not at all. So, all right, favorite wing, garlic parm for me, hands down. It was really good. The teriyaki was awesome, and I would highly recommend ordering it. It's a secret menu thing, apparently, so get that. It's good, but the garlic parm is the standout. Least favorite is the buffalo. It was the most vanilla, generic buffalo you could possibly get. Overall, I think this place is good. They have really good flavors. I would give it a 4. As a whole, Smokey Bones gets a finger licking 4 out of 5. Very good place. if you get the smoke. The smoke's delicious.
Sorry, smoke.
All right, Matt.
All right, so favorite wing flavor, I'd have to agree with the garlic parm. Definitely good mix of the garlic and the Parmesan. And definitely weakest was definitely the buffalo. It's just me. So how would you rank Smokey Bones?
Hello?
I'd have to give it 3.5 out of 5.
Okay, 3.5. Mark.
Gosh, I would say
On the spot.
I would say the garlic parm, 5 out of 5. Easy 5 out of 5.
And I would also say 5 out of 5. Garlic parm, amazing.
Amazing. Gotta get the smoke. Gotta get it in there.
When they go, you don't know how to choke unless you get that smoke.
That's right.
That's what your grandma says.
She did say that twice. The least favorite one? Gosh, the brown sugar.
Really?
The brown sugar was very
generic.
Yeah, I didn't get any flavor. Maybe a little honey.
I will also agree that the brown sugar for me didn't really honestly give me anything.
Yep. So I'd give this place probably a
Finger licking.
finger licking 3.5.
Ooh. I'd say 3.5 out of 5. Yep.
Okay. Well, there we go.
That would go.
He did that earlier.
That would give it a.
All right, that's going to do it for episode 2 of Winging It. Thank you guys for joining
You're
us.
so welcome. Thank you for
Glad
inviting
you're
us.
here.
We
Of
love Big
course.
C.
Love
Hey,
Big C.
if you love Big C, Patreon, go there,
Yes.
subscribe,
Patreon.
hit that like button, hit that bell, and you'll know
Smash
when
it.
new videos come out at noon Eastern Standard Time every day, and get it done. But also follow his Thrill Seekers channel because he has some of the most unbelievable ride videos you've ever seen in your life.
Absolutely. I couldn't say that better myself.
Good night. Roosters crows.
That's right. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.